So today we will learn pranayams. So there could be a little repetition from what we learned yesterday, but for few people who joined today, I might repeat the stuff. So basically for pranayam, the first and foremost thing, how should you sit? Sit in a comfortable cross-leg position of your choice. It could be simple sukhasana or one leg up. You can even sit on a chair. That's also fine if you're not able to sit down or even go close to wall. But the assurance is keep your spine straight. It doesn't matter where do you sit, how do you sit, but a long duration sitting is important. You can always sit and change the position. You can come in Vajrasana, hands in Chin Mudra. So for Chin Mudra, join the index finger with the thumb and then bring it closer. Don't keep it too far because if you keep, it's going to put a lot of strain on your upper body. So keep it closer and hands on the knees, resting so that most of the time, the practice is very comfortable. And now the first pranayam. So we are doing the pranayams in the way um, Swat, Swatvarama told in Hatyog Pradipika. So there are three books which talks about different set of pranayams. So we will be referring today the sequence what Swatvarama ji have given, and then in the sequence what he has given. So he calls pranayams as Ashtakumbhaks, meaning 8 ways in which you can hold the breath. So holding is very important, which we usually don't do. Pranayam, pran means breathe or pranas, energy, and that ayam means controlling or restraining, right? Or gaining more control over the breath is the reason. So that's what we're going to do. And then how you uh, get more control over it? Via holding the breath. So kumbhakas. Kumbhak means hold, either internal retention or external retention. So we will do Kapalbhaati, which is again a practice which is mentioned, but this is more mentioned in the cleaning section, cleansing section. So this is more of a cleansing practice rather than pranayam. So that's why it's called kriya. So in Kapalbhaati, what you do is you move your abdomen to exhale out the breath out, right? And then let the inhale happen naturally. So active exhalation, passive inhalation. We'll do 20 to 30 sets. Keep the spine upright, keep the facial muscles relaxed, and then exhale using the abdomen. Let the inhale happen. Exhale again. So frequency between each exhalation could be based on your strength, and then do 30 to 40 rounds. After this many rounds, that's if you don't have any blood pressure concerns, just inhale deep, chin down, hold the breath now. So this is Antar Kumbha. You are holding the breath inside, raise the head up, exhale. Now we will do the second set. Again, and then once you're done, the same set, inhale deep, sit down. Antar Kumbha. So Kumbhaks are going to help you get into more meditative state. So rigorous breathing followed by a deep awareness towards what happened in the body.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Do we hold the breath as much as we can, or it is just a little pause between,
As much as you can.
like as long as we can?
Correct. As long as you can. Yes, Anit. Correct. So once you do that, right? Yeah, you hold the naturally. You should not hold like with force. The time you feel like you can still keep the chin down and hold till that time you keep your chin down. Eventually raise up and exhale. So now third round again 30 to 40 sets. You can eventually go even till 50, no problem. But with time. And whatever set you did once, do it third time. So let's do it three times. The third set, raise the chin up and exhale. So this is the first pranayam. The second pranayam, we'll do a little sequence change from yesterday, just because this makes more sense in the sense the rigorousness of the pranayams will go from more rigorous to less rigorous. So now the second one, Bhastrika. So for Bhastrika, what you're going to do is keep the hands on the side of the shoulders, and then this hand support is just to give you the exact size of your breath, right? So you do inhalation till the time you raise it up, exhalation when you do bring the hands down, and it will help you to get a little force. So this Kapalbhaati was done from lower abdomen. This is more from the chest and the nostril region. So inhale, exhale. 11 to 12 times. Again, frequency could be very slow. It could be like this. Inhale, exhale. Listen to your body. How do you want to do it? Don't do it fast. If you feel like doing fast is not making sense, your nose is blocked, various reasons. Listen to the body and do such practice. And once done, again the same antar kumbhak. Internal retention. Inhale deep, chin down. And when your chin is down, witness what's going on in the body. Complete awareness towards yourself. Now, second round. Keep the hands on the side of the body again. Just always keep a handkerchief or a towel with you, because these practices can open up all your nostrils. Anything clogged anywhere can come out. So just be aware about it. But Bhastrika is a very good practice. Usually people who practice Bhastrika won't get cough and cold, because the upper lobe and the middle lobe generate a lot of warmth, and which reduces the kapha into dosha into them. So now the last round. Again, the hands on the side of the body. Same number of rounds what you did last time. Inhale deep, chin down. This practices, both of them generates the heat in the body. The third one also generates heat in the body. So again, high blood pressure people can always skip or do it at a very low frequency, very slowly. And now the third practice, Surya Bhedan Pranayam. So for Surya Bhedan Pranayam, keep the first two, we'll do in Nasagra Mudra, keep the first two fingers on the eyebrow center, close the left nostril with the two fingers. You can use the hand to support it if you cannot keep too long your hand up, or just keep it down, and then just inhale, exhale from the right nostril. 5 times. Feel as if, or try to figure out the temperature of the breath when you are inhaling and exhaling. Is the breath warmer, cooler? Try to get the awareness about the temperature. Is it more warmer on the exhalation? So 5 times, 2 to 3 sets you can do usually. If it would have been winters, we would have gone to 10 rounds also. That's fine. But in summers, usually do it at a lower number. So the second round, let's senior practitioners, if they want, they can also introduce Antar Kumbhak. So again, internal retention only in this. So inhale, close both the nostril, chin down, raise the head up, exhale, inhale, close both the nostril, hold, exhale. Five such rounds. Retention is your choice. Five rounds. Let's do 2 sets only. It's still summers around here. So this was Surya Bhedan Pranayam. It's good if you're feeling dull, less energetic, having lot of cough and cold, then this pranayam is very wonderful. So Surya Bhedan's um, counter pranayam is Chandra Bhedan. You can always do with left nostril, but that you do if you're feeling hot or high blood pressure, then the Chandra Bhedan is done. So now moving on to the next pranayam, we will do Ujjayi. Okay, so for Ujjayi, nothing, deep inhalation, exhalation from the abdomen using the abdominal muscles, and then at the same time from the throat there's a glottis and epiglottis. Make a hissing sound via your epiglottis, as if you are in deep sleep and you are breathing. You might have seen kids or people sometimes taking that deep breath while they're asleep. So inhale, exhale, don't try too hard to make the noise or voice if it's not coming out. Just focus on deep abdominal breath, 5 rounds. Even in Surya Namaskar, you can introduce this breath. Even in your asanas, you can introduce Ujjayi Pranayama. So your poses also becomes meditative with this breath. Very wonderful, very calming. Stuck in a signal, take Ujjayi breath. Getting bored in a queue, do Ujjayi breathing. Anytime in the day, you can do this Ujjayi breath, and it's very effective and relaxes the body and mind immediately. Feel free to ask any small questions, even if you have. But yes, 2 rounds. Take a break.
Sumit for Ujjayi, when you're inhaling, it should make a sound, and when you're exhaling, it should make a sound.
Correct.
That's the goal.
Is the goal. Yeah. Once the breath becomes very deep, right? Your inhalation and exhalations become very clear passage, right? That breath has become deeper, the voice will automatically come. It's like that, right? Like once you are breathing in a lot of air and it's going through a small pipe, it's going to make the sound. It's not like we are trying to squeeze it, but it is going to eventually happen.
And you try to breathe from your stomach with
Yes.
force, right? We should put force or no?
Yeah, that's a
I'm
very
not
good.
able to get any sound.
Yeah. No. Don't try it with force. Just try to not use your facial muscles. Eventually, Nimaji, that voice will come. Can you guys hear my voice when I'm doing Ujjayi or?
I don't think I can
No.
hear you.
Okay. Then let me bring the camera closer. Maybe it's because during even this one, right? Surya Namaskar I do, but I don't know whether that's visible or not. So let me show you, at least you know what voice I'm talking about. Let's see if this you are able to hear. Was that audible?
No.
No? Okay, let me record it on an audio and send it. I can hear
Okay.
it, but I don't know whether anyone of you can hear it. Sure.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So, yeah, but it is like you can think about, you are not doing something special or squeezing in. Usually, Baba Ramdev has shown once, like for thyroid people, he used to say that, you can squeeze the throat and make a sound like. But that's what we are not talking about. We are not talking about making any sound or a pressure on this. Just it is like that hollow pipe. Once you do the deep inhalation, exhalation, that voice comes in. Let me record it and send it to you guys. So now, but yeah, Ujjayi Pranayam, don't worry about the sound at all. Just uh, focus on your abdominal breath. Make deep and deep breathing. First round, if it's slow, make the second round much more deeper. 5 rounds, 7 rounds, 10 rounds, any time of the day. You don't know how to do meditation, do 10 rounds, 15 rounds of Ujjayi. It will take you towards the state of meditation. Very wonderful pranayam. I'll speak, I can speak on this pranayam for 1 hour. And then, so favorite, there's nothing better than Ujjayi Pranayam basically. But let's move to the next one. So the next one we'll do is that Sheetli and Sheetkari, let's do it. Then we'll do Ujjayi, Nadi Shodhan. So Sheetli, Sheetkari, the previous ones, what we did apart from Ujjayi, all were heating pranayams. The cooling pranayams are Sheetli and Sheetkari. So Sheetli pranayam is nothing but you roll your tongue like a beak or a chapati and then inhale from the mouth but still exhale from the nose 3 times. Okay, so bring your tongue out, roll it and do it like this.
Could you get closer to that camera? I'm not able to see that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So in this, like this, you take your tongue out and exhale from that way 3 times. Just roll the tongue and slow deep breathing with the eyes closed. You will feel that cooling sensation is going inside the body. So the whole goal about this pranayama is to make the breath and the chest region, thorax region cool. So when you are in intense summer, you're not finding a fan or a AC, just do this pranayam. It's very effective. It generates a lot of coolness in the body. But don't do in winters. It may cause cough and cold. And then the variation of it is Sheetkari. So Sheetkari, instead of using the tongue, you use the teeth. So you just open your mouth, teeth touching each other, and then you're breathing via the teeth like this. And again exhale from the nostril. So Sheetli, Sheetkari, both the pranayams, you breathe in from the mouth. Only 2 pranayams where breathing from mouth is allowed. Three times. Even now, if you're suffering from cough and cold or nose blockages, please don't do this pranayam. But yeah, since you are regular practitioners, you can do all of the pranayams today. Now moving on to the next pranayam. Nadi Shodhan and Bhramari. So for Nadi Shodhan, keep the 2 fingers on the eyebrow center, close the right nostril, exhale out from the left completely. And then inhale from the left. Slow and deep breath. Close both the nostril. Exhale out from the right. Inhale from the right. Exhale from the left. Then inhale from the left. and exhale from the right. So this is still normal Ujjayi. Senior practitioners can always introduce Antar Kumbhak and Bahar Kumbhak, both of them. So in this, inhale, close both the nostrils, chin down. Stay as long as you can. Exhale back from the other nostril. Close both nostrils. Hold as long as you can. Inhale. So internal retention, external retention. Not necessarily to do both the retention. If you want to do just the internal retention, you can do internal and eventually get started with external. Initially, maybe you can keep a ratio like if your size of inhalation is 1, make the hold 0.5 and then exhalation of 1 and then 1 is to 0.5.1 or later you can go 1 is to 1 is to 1. And if you do external retention, then also you can do like that 1, 0.5, 1, 0.5. So 1 is the, let's say you are inhaling for 5 count, then a 2.5 count you can hold and then exhale for 5 count. So you know how long you are holding. And external retention also similarly you can do. Or you can do eventually 5 is to 5 is to 5 is to 5. Or 7 is to 7, whatever the number you are able to count. Do 7 such rounds. But yes, if blood pressure, no holding of breath. Why no holding for people with blood pressure? Your body is already asking for so much of breath and hence your blood pressure is high. And on top of it, if you start holding it, it's going to put unnecessary pressure on the body. Hence, don't do if you have any such conditions. So this was Nadi Shodhan. And as we discussed a little bit about it yesterday, so inhalation brings or makes body energized, exhalation relaxes the body. So if you are working towards making your body more energetic, try to make your inhales longer. But if you want more of relaxation, try to make your exhalation longer. So work towards that based on what you're looking for. You can do both, and it's going to bring the energy as well as relaxation in the body, and that's why the Ujjayi is much more important. So now the next one, Bhramari. We make a sound like honeybee, Bhramar. So for this pranayam, simply you can do with closing the ears using the index finger or the thumb and making a humming sound like honeybee 3 to 5 times. Let's do 5 times today. Otherwise, we usually do in Shanmukhi Mudra. For Shanmukhi Mudra, keep your index fingers very softly on the eyes. Don't press the eyes. That's the very important rule here. Keep the center finger below the eyes, ring finger above the lips, and small finger below the lips. Softly. Hand is not putting pressure anywhere. It's just kept there. Nostrils are unblocked throughout the practice. There is no blockage in the nostril or the breath. And you inhale deep, you close your ears and make humming sound like while exhaling. 3 times, 5 times, based on your choice. Inhale deep. Mm.
Now let's do the last pranayam, which we do at the start of the practice and the end of practice. And it's said that this is the syllable from where the world originated and world will end. Om. That's the first sound of the universe. And that's why we always start our practice with the starting with Om and ending with Om. And even Hari Om, we end with Om because the final end should be at Om. So that's the reason, because Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, if we would have done, then we would have ended at Shanti Shanti Shanti, and Hari Om is just to bring it back to Om. So that sound, that's also a pranayam, that's known as Udgeet Pranayam, a pranav sound. So let's make Om chanting 7 times. Again, complete focus on the spinal column and the awareness towards that. Feel the pranas raising from the lower back to the eyebrow center. With every chanting, make it as long as possible, as deep as possible. 7 rounds of Udgeet Pranayam. Inhale deep. Om. 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 Om.
Feel the vibrations. Stay in this silence. And the state of meditativeness. What this pranayam brings to you, the stillness, the peace. Become aware of each and every beautiful thing what this pranayam brings inside you. Natural breathing. Naturally, rub your hands. Generate a good warm. Keep on your eyes, cheeks. Massage your face. Blink open. Seeing the hand like a book. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day. Any questions, feel free to ask.
Thank you.